Beloved, you are officially in an era of I don't give a fuck. Shuffled. 3 cards popped out. You have left an energy behind that was damaging to your soul's growth, to your soul's purpose. You suddenly woke up one morning and thought, fuck this, I'm out of this timeline because it doesn't serve my highest good. Because whoever this narcissist was, they were taking your life force energy and draining you for everything that you had. They literally pushed you to the limit of your Queen of Cups energy. Because at that point you realized, boy, this cup is massive. It's actually bigger than any cup within the tarot deck. And it's still fucking empty. But why is it empty? And you almost took a stock of those energies that were around you and decided, yeah, this is why it's empty. So you left. You left in search of harmony, peace, balance, happiness, and tranquility. Leaving these salty, clingy, toxic narcissists behind in your shadow. But these energies, we're not done with you, because we've got old X here. Because they can't live without reminiscing about your energy, beloved. The energy that you once poured over them. Beloved, you have now risen. And I've been picking up on this energy for weeks, and I'm so happy for the collective. You have now risen like the divine phoenix from the ashes that you are. You have finally stepped into your God or Goddess era. Your God or Goddess archetype. Your divine feminine, divine masculine archetype. You now know what the value is to have a balance of both energetic beings in your existence. You can now sit back and retrospectively look at that timeline and say, yep, I wasn't shooting at the best potential that I could have shot at. But then that said, beloved, if you were shooting at your best potential, would you have even landed onto that timeline? Would you have even stayed in that timeline the length of time that you did stay? Probably not. You see, now you're moving forwards, beloved, onto your highest timeline that's filled with abundance, that's filled with freedom, that's filled with harmony, that's filled with balance, that's filled with unconditional love. That isn't an oppressive energy. It's not a blocking energy. It's not a monitoring energy. It's an energy of the air. Freedom everywhere. Energy of the water flows in places and spaces you probably didn't realize it could flow. Whilst equally being grounded and using your fire within you, because you're the magician here. You're a master magician. Using the elements and the master magician within you to call in your abundance as and when you need to. And with that massive flip in frequency and vibration, beloved, what do you think it calls in? It calls in greatness. It calls in your golden era. It calls in sovereignty, covenant of self most importantly, and with others. You see, you had to learn the hard way. You had to learn the hard way in that only you can love yourself unconditionally. Somebody might be able to come along and love you unconditionally, but it will never be the same as the way you love you first and foremost. And you had to navigate your way through feeling worthy of blessings that are coming your way, beloved. Worthy of a break in the toxic relationships that you left behind. Worthy of expansion, worthy of release, worthy of peace, beloved. You see, you're not out here wanting to fight and create chaos like these narcissistic energies, beloved. This is the energy that they thrive on. You are not out here masking, pretending to be something that you're not. Angel numbers 0606, beloved. You are the real deal, baby. Ain't no fluff on you, beloved. You're the real deal. And the Most High, your spiritual team, sees this. And because they see it, they're going to reward you accordingly. Wow. The 4 cards that have came out, I wasn't aware of the 4 cards that have come out. I've literally just said, Spirit's going to reward you accordingly, and I stopped talking. I looked down. This is what we have, beloved. This is your new timeline. This is intimacy with somebody. This is a person that you can laugh with. Laugh so hard that you cry, beloved, because what they've said or what you guys are talking about is funny as hell. Funny. Like, you guys will have this communication whereby you just start cracking up and just laughing, and people will be like, what's going on with those two? Family life, beloved. Home. There's no place like home, beloved. There's no place like home. Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. You see, because you're following the yellow brick road, beloved, that your ancestors are intuitively guiding you to take. And you're like, I don't know what's at the end of this brick road, but I'm sure as hell going down it. Because what I'm leaving behind, hell no, I ain't going back to that. Yeah, they're coming in, baby. They're coming in. Because you have walked away and reconciled a timeline that didn't serve your highest good, but you had to go through that timeline to learn your lessons, to ensure that you are able to fall into divine alignment and unconditional love with this person that's coming in. It says twin flame, friendship, romantic partner, blood ties, inner circle, happiness, joy, healing, mutual respect, unity, closeness, beloved. It's everything you've ever wanted, everything you've wished for, everything you wanted in this narcissistic relationship, but you didn't get because it was always weaponized against you. Everything you gave out was weaponized against you and used against you. It battered the hell out of you. But this relationship, beloved, it is going to feed you in ways that you've never could imagine. And you're going to feed your person in ways that you never could imagine as well. Because when the frequencies and the vibrations align and hearts heal, that is when perfect divine alignment falls into place and two beautiful souls come together to shoot the breeze under the stars. This is a beautiful, romantic energy. Claim this because it's yours, beloved. You're worthy.